Mike Tyson has finally responded to the recently leaked training footage of Jake Paul, and his reaction sends a strong message. The former heavyweight champion seems to have taken notice of Paul's skills, and his words suggest he isn't taking the YouTuber-turned-boxer lightly. With their highly anticipated fight approaching, Tyson's reaction adds more excitement to the build-up. Fans are eager to see how Paul measures up against one of the greatest fighters in history. As speculation grows, Tyson's response only fuels the anticipation, making this upcoming clash even more intriguing. Paul now knows Tyson is watching closely.
Jake Paul's the only white boy I know that the white boys hate.
I actually gained a lot of respect when we sat down with Jake. I respect him.
He's doing his job. He's putting on his shine. This is the act.
He's trolling people. His job is to people off, right? I mean,
you would
it'd be big.
Jake Paul the fuck out.
Listen, they're not real fighters. They're exciting fighters.
Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are set to face off at the renowned AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, in what promises to be a highly publicized event. However, not everyone is thrilled about the matchup. Reacting to the fight, British heavyweight Derek Chisora shared his thoughts on Radio Raheem, claiming that the bout will feature 18-ounce gloves and headguards. "If I'm not mistaken, I think so. So we're watching a sparring match, it's a joke. You think I'm paying to watch that?" Chisora stated. In response to the backlash, Paul recently released a video defending his decision to fight Tyson. He questioned why people were upset about the matchup, stating, "You're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson?" To illustrate his point, Paul posed a hypothetical scenario, arguing that taking on a legend like Tyson should be seen as a challenge rather than a reason for criticism. The debate surrounding the fight continues to intensify.
"Oh, you're mad at me for fighting Mike Tyson? Imagine this."
Jake, we got the biggest deal ever. You versus Mike Tyson. Live on Netflix. You're gonna entertain millions of people and make an unbelievable amount of money. What do you think?
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Mike Tyson has shared his excitement for the upcoming fight against Jake Paul, making it clear that he is eagerly looking forward to stepping into the ring. The legendary former heavyweight champion has not only voiced his anticipation but also backed it up by releasing new sparring and training footage. The leaked clips show Tyson in action, reminding fans of his power, speed, and boxing IQ even at his age. His impressive form has sparked discussions among boxing enthusiasts, with many wondering how Paul will handle the challenge. Despite being out of professional competition for years, Tyson's dedication to training proves he is taking this fight seriously. As the highly anticipated bout approaches, both fighters continue to prepare, fueling excitement and debate among fans. While some remain skeptical about the matchup, Tyson's latest training footage suggests that he's not just showing up for an exhibition, he's coming to fight.
Nice one, Mike.
Mike Tyson has acknowledged Jake Paul's impressive growth as a boxer over the years and expressed excitement for their upcoming fight. He highlighted the contrast between Paul's youth, ambition, and willpower against his own experience and skill. Tyson described the fight as a full-circle moment, recalling that Paul's boxing journey began on the undercard of his exhibition match against Roy Jones Jr. Now, he plans to be the one to finish what he started. Meanwhile, Paul showed respect for Tyson's legacy, recognizing him as the greatest heavyweight of all time and the most vicious knockout artist in history. However, Paul also emphasized his own strengths, pointing out that he is younger, faster, and fully committed to becoming stronger through intense training. "He's the greatest heavyweight ever, but I'm younger, I'm faster, and I'm going to work my ass off to get stronger," Paul stated. Additionally, Paul revealed that a team member had shown him a video posted by Tyson's coach questioning whether he was sure about the fight. His response was firm, yes I do. Heavyweight. To further prove his dedication, Paul also released new training footage, showcasing his preparation for the challenge ahead.
In addition, Paul also shared his intense training footage.
Train harder. What? Nobody cares. Yep. Hey. Yep. Go.
KSI remains unimpressed with Jake Paul's decision to fight Mike Tyson, believing it reflects poorly on his boxing career. According to KSI, Tyson represents a resurgence for Paul amid growing criticism that he only fights opponents past their prime, particularly former MMA fighters. While Paul's recent bouts have taken place in smaller venues against journeyman boxers, Facing Tyson marks a significant step up in both scale and challenge. KSI did not hold back in his criticism, stating, "Honestly, I just think it's sad. I think it's super sad. I don't know why Jake took it, it's a lose-lose. Literally, if he knocks out Mike, he's beaten an old man. Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Yes, in his prime, this would have been crazy, but now it's just sad." KSI elaborated on his stance, arguing that even if Paul wins by knockout, it would hold little value given Tyson's age. He pointed out that while Tyson was once one of the most feared fighters in history, the current reality is far different. The victory, in KSI's eyes, would do little to enhance Paul's boxing legacy. Moreover, KSI highlighted the risk Paul is taking by fighting someone as legendary as Tyson. He's going to have so many people watching, millions and millions. Everyone is going to know him as the guy who knocked out an old Mike Tyson. But imagine if he gets knocked out by Mike Tyson, he added. While many believe Paul has the upper hand due to his youth, oddsmakers seem to favor Tyson, making the fight an unpredictable spectacle. For KSI, the matchup reflects more of a theatrical event rather than a legitimate boxing contest. He believes Paul is chasing attention rather than true competition. I guess because legacy is my thing, I just feel like for Jake Paul, his legacy is going to be that he can knock out old people. What's next, though? Who is he going to fight next? Muhammad Ali? Is he going to dig him up? KSI sarcastically remarked, emphasizing his disapproval of Paul's opponent choices. During a discussion with KSI, Logan Paul, Jake's older brother, revealed that he was also approached for a fight against Tyson. However, the deal offered to him was not as financially rewarding as Jake's, which was secured through a lucrative Netflix partnership. Logan hinted that the substantial payout made the fight an easy decision for Jake. Ultimately, KSI sees the fight as nothing more than a business move rather than a meaningful boxing challenge. While Paul has continued to build his career by taking high-profile fights, KSI believes his choices damage his credibility as a boxer. Whether Paul's fight against Tyson will boost his legacy or add to the criticism remains to be seen, but one thing is certain, it will be one of the most talked about fights in recent boxing history.
I'm sure you have some opinions about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson is 57 years old. Honestly, I just think it's sad, bro. I don't know why Jake took it. It's a lose-lose. Everyone's gonna know him as the guy that knocked out an old Mike Tyson.
At his age, if you get hit by one solid Jake Paul punch, you're prune juice.
It's Mike Tyson. Anything can happen. Jake could literally walk out without an ear. Like, bro, he's...
The funny thing is, Evander Holyfield followed me.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. I said, nah.
Not enough ears?
No, I'm not.
KSI sees things differently when it comes to Jake Paul's fight with Mike Tyson. The rivalry between Paul and KSI runs deep, fueled by their contrasting approaches to boxing. While Paul aims for recognition in traditional boxing circles, KSI fully embraces the influencer boxing scene, even launching his own promotion, Misfits Boxing. Their ongoing feud adds another layer to the debate, with KSI often criticizing Paul's choices and opponents. He views Paul's attempts at legitimacy as misguided, believing influencer boxing is a separate space. Meanwhile, Tyson has offered fans a glimpse of his intense training sessions, showing his dedication as he prepares for his return to the ring. With both fighters in full training mode, anticipation for the bout continues to grow. Whether Paul can prove himself against a legend like Tyson or if the fight will merely fuel criticism remains a hot topic in the boxing world. Even after decades away from his prime, 57-year-old Mike Tyson remains one of boxing's most iconic figures, admired by millions worldwide. His legendary status endures, and excitement surrounding his comeback has only intensified with the release of a new training video. In the recently surfaced footage, the former six-time world heavyweight champion showcased his signature power and precision. Tyson unleashed a series of devastating punches, maintaining an impressive rhythm that highlighted his vast experience from 58 professional fights. His movements reflected the skill and dominance that once made him the most feared fighter in the ring. Despite his age, Tyson appeared in remarkable shape, delivering a performance that left fans in awe. The training clip reignited discussions about whether he could still pose a serious challenge in the ring. As anticipation builds for his upcoming fight, Tyson's latest display of power serves as a reminder that his warrior spirit remains as strong as ever. As Mike Tyson nears his 58th birthday, his impressive physical condition continues to amaze fans and experts alike. However, stepping into the ring against an opponent 30 years younger, like Jake Paul, presents challenges far greater than just staying fit and hitting the heavy bag. Many in the boxing world have voiced concerns about the risks Tyson might face in this fight, questioning whether it should even take place. One of the most vocal critics is Frank Warren, Tyson's former promoter. In a recent interview with TalkSport, Warren made his stance clear, expressing strong opposition to Tyson's return to the ring. First of all, I like Jake Paul. I like him a lot. He's a great promoter, and he's done well for a guy that's come from his background. But a 58-year-old man? Do me a favor, Warren stated. He emphasized that, in his opinion, a fight involving a man of Tyson's age should not be happening. However, he also acknowledged the surprising nature of modern boxing events and the massive financial success they generate. It shouldn't be happening. Having said that, some of the stuff that comes on in this day and age, I can't believe how it's coming about. But it does, and these guys earn a lot of money from it, Warren admitted. While he personally has no interest in the fight, Warren did concede that if the match is properly medically supervised and overseen by competent officials, he wouldn't outright criticize it. If it's properly medically supervised, and they've got some decent officials in there, people who can step in and protect them when needed, then who am I to criticize it? But for me, it's not something I have any interest in whatsoever, he added. Beyond Warren's concerns, others in the combat sports world have also weighed in on the fight. Former UFC star Nate Diaz, known for his blunt and unfiltered opinions, was asked for his thoughts on the matchup. Initially, he dismissed the question with a casual "I don't give a but later shared his prediction in an interview with Inside Fighting. Unlike many analysts who believe Paul's youth and conditioning give him the edge, Diaz confidently picked Tyson to win. "Mike's got this," he stated, believing that the former heavyweight champion's power and experience will be enough to secure victory. As the fight draws closer, opinions remain divided. On one side, Tyson's supporters argue that his legendary skill set and knockout power still pose a real threat. On the other, skeptics worry about the dangers of a nearly 60-year-old fighter stepping into the ring against a younger, actively training opponent. Regardless of the outcome, one thing is certain: this fight will be one of the most talked about events in boxing history. Whether it's a thrilling display of Tyson's enduring ability or a stark reminder of the realities of aging in a brutal sport, the world will be watching closely when the two fighters step into the ring. In a press release announcing the fight, Jake Paul's manager, Nakisa Bidarian, shared his thoughts on the highly anticipated showdown between Paul and Mike Tyson. He described the match as a once-in-a-lifetime dream fight and expressed hopes that it would become the most-watched boxing event in modern history. Jake Paul vs. Mike Tyson is a once-in-a-lifetime dream matchup, and we hope it will be the most-watched boxing event in modern history, Bidarian stated. He also highlighted the partnership with Netflix, calling it a unique opportunity to bring the fight to a global audience on an unprecedented scale. Partnering with Netflix allows us to showcase this historic clash between two of the biggest names in sports to millions worldwide, he added. As the fight date approaches, all eyes will be on AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where Paul and Tyson, two fighters from vastly different eras, will collide in what promises to be one of the most talked about boxing events in recent history. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest updates.
Quick, everyone wants to know your take, man. Jake Paul, Mike Tyson, who you got?
No, Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson all day, you're the man.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.